Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans.
Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson, and it's Devin Vassell in for Chris Paul. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Irving's checked in, setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Irving in at the two-guard. And the shot goes.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. The three from Barnes. Rebound, Minnesota. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
.102 left in the first quarter of the game. Barnes. Randle pulls down the board.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Irving, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell with it. Irving picks him up. Vassell passes to Jones. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Collins finds Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. On the break. Here's Randle. Uses the glass on the layup. Randle's got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Vassell. Knocks down the triple.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Pass to Irving. For 3, DiVincenzo. Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Harrison Barnes out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the shooting guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And that one's good. Irving.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Vassell passes to Champagnie. And here's Collins for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
To the middle. Here's Champagnie. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Pass to Irving. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Johnson against Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. Look for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Barnes. And it's Chris Paul in for Vassell. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. And that one is hammered home.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Irving. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 9 points.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Inside, here's Castle. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Irving. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position and you still get beat.
Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Irving. From deep three-point land. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Nice move by Johnson. He is solid off the dribble.
And here's Conley. Irving for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
A look here now at Minnesota. They have the best.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Irving is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. So for Minnesota right now, Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Irving in at the 2. Spurs trail by 3. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Barnes, it's good.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Conley passes to Randle. It's McDaniels on the wing. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 17.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Vassell gets rebounded by Minnesota. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Vassell passes to Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 7 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Randall outside. Pass to Irving. Conley up top. Outside for Irving. Gets it off. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he...
Let's get about 3 or 4 stops in a row. Let's get something put together defensively.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes out there with Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And that one's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Edwards. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. Wesley, the pass to Collins. Here's Champagnie. Over Edwards. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Back to Reed. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. Spurs trail by 10. Down low. Vassell passes to Wesley. Collins outside. Pass to Wesley. Spurs need to get one up here. Offensive board from deep. Collins, no good. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Irving. Nice D from Vassell. Here's Wesley. DiVincenzo covering. The shot by Wesley, no good.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's Edwards. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Irving. Puts up a deep 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. 3-pointer. Vassell can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Pushing it up now. Off target at the rim. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Irving fires from way outside. Another miss by Minnesota. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Vassell passes to Wesley. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Vassell passes to Wesley. The three from Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.